Welcome guys again, it's Sydney, your car hire guru. Today we'll be speaking about the Land Cruisers, the Toyota Prados. How much you can make with those cars. So the Toyota Prado is most common. It's sort of like ugali in everybody's table.
Mlikuwa mnafikiria tu ni mboteja wako na gari. Hai, hata mimi nishapata gari. Sasa kwanza hii ni ile inaenda kwenda. Hii ni Land Cruiser TX.
So you know, many guys love the Prados and many guys own it as an SUV or a first time SUV owners. So how much can you make with a Toyota Prado? So a Toyota Prado ranges from around 13 to 30,000. This depends on various things. So let's say if you have an old Prado, let's say the 2012s, 2013s and below, you can charge around 13,000 there. That's what basically that's the market rate that I see most guys. It's not uncommon to see somebody charging it around 10,000. What happens also is that if you rent it, it's called dry rental. Dry rental means that you rent it without fuel. So the dry rental is when it comes to around 13,000. If you fuel it, I see most guys charge around 20,000. That's inclusive of fuel, but that's not a full tank, because you know how the petrol prices have risen. So there's also the newer Prados, the newer models, let's say the 2015, the 2016, you have the VXLs. So those are the newer Prados. So the newer Prados will rent from around 20 to 25,000. That is dry rental without fuel. So that's the market rate for the Toyota Prados, especially the new ones. You can rent it from around 20 to 25,000. If you're renting it, let's say with the fuel, it rents at around 30,000. So that's inclusive of fuel. So that's what I see most guys charging in the market. So if you have a Toyota Prado, the VXLs, the newer models, the 2016, the 2017, you can charge at around 25,000 to 30,000. That's inclusive of fuel. Most guys will charge 30,000. And that's also for weddings. So the Prados guys like it because also for weddings, it's seen as a prestigious cars, or it suits the occasion for weddings. There's also the Land Cruiser V8. So the Land Cruiser V8 charges from around 40 to 50,000. That's per day if you have a Land Cruiser V8. If it is I've seen also for wedding hires, some guys also rent it out from around 12 for 12 hours, meaning half a day. It can go from around also 40 to 50,000. It depends with the year and also the owner. It depends also with the owner. The Land Cruiser V8 also for their guys who rent it out from also at around 70,000. So it can go up to 70,000 for a full day rate. So anywhere from around 40 to 50,000 for, it depends if it is an older model. I know with the newer V8s, let's say if somebody has a 2017, he'll rent it at around 70,000 there. It just depends. So just since there's also the newer cars, the upgraded version, what I'll call, let's say like the Lx 570. So the Lx 570, it can range from around 100,000. That one depends also with the owner, and also their guys, even they may charge more, but 100,000 it's, let's say, like the market rate for an Lx 570 rented dry. So if you have an Lx 570, 100,000 is the market rate. Most guys, since it's a newer model, most guys will opt to rent it out with a driver. So on Rent My Rides, if you have a car, you can be able to rent it out with a driver or without a driver. Most guys, if you have issues of trust, you can rent it with a driver, so that you ease off the burden of where's my car, where I don't know where you've gone with it. And since it's an expensive car, most guys opt to rent it out as at that price, at a higher price, and also with a driver as a precaution. For the Prados, most guys will rent it out as self-driven, but key is just put the normal trackers and you and the rest. Yeah, so that has been the rundown about today and the Prados, the VXLs. See you on the next one. Make I live my life.